All right, let's take a look. We got the final reveal for the Guild Wars 2 Elite Specializations for Visions of Eternity. There we go. The final 3 Elite Specializations, Elementalist, Engineer, and Revenant. Oh my god, look at the artwork. Oh my god. Raza? That's not Raza, is it? Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so pretty. Okay. Oh, I forgot the video. Hold on. Watch on YouTube. It's going to be weird. There we go.
Evocation was a veiled practice among Norn shamans.
Oh, I was going to say the one thing that I saw one single little also, I didn't see any spoilers except one thing. I saw Bog post that he wants to now be an evoker. So I'm wondering if the different elements do have different animals, which in the art it looked like it did, and I'm wondering if the water one is an otter. That is the one thing that I saw was Bog's post. He didn't say it directly, but he's like, now you see why I want to be an evoker. So that's the one thing I saw, and I was like, oh shit, are we really doing this?
Evocation was a veiled practice among Norn shamans, but the spirits of the wild have encouraged
Norn
them
shaman,
to share
yes,
this
we knew it was
practice
Norn.
with Tyria.
We called it was Norn.
Evokers channel the
It is
elements
an
to summon forth a
otter!
familiar
No
to join
way!
them in battle. Summon
No more
a
warrior.
cunning fox
He's an
familiar
evoker. Make your
to
giant
throw
Norn evoker.
flaming projectiles at your enemies. Call forth a gentle otter and quench the battlefield with cleansing waves.
Yay!
Electrify the scene with a hair cast from lightning and storm.
Ooh, lightning hair,
And break
cool.
ground with the help of an earthen toad.
An earthen toad!
These
I did not
familiars
think we
will
were
be
getting
your
different
strongest
animals.
allies in battle.
Ooh, look at that.
Protect
Is that the
them
elite skill? Oh
as
my
they
god.
protect you and help the spirits of the wild.
They are
connect
spirits,
once
okay.
again with the greater world.
Okay, everyone's
the
going to want to
evoker.
be an evoker now. I want to be an evoker. I haven't even read about it yet. Look at that.
Asuran ingenuity has done it
Asuran.
again with the creation of the mercurial mold. An
Yes.
amalgam can attune their
Called it.
microbial biology to their new ferrofluid friend to enhance their body in battle.
We called that too.
Shred
The
your
liquid metal, I
enemies
called that
as
from
you
day
throw
one.
out globs of slime to form flying
Globs of
discs
slime.
that cut anything in their path. Command your ooze to form around you as you melt to avoid incoming
What?
attacks.
It's the
And deal
Termin.
out
It's the
damage to
T2.
enemies that stand too close.
What?
And don't forget to bash the enemy as you cleave them with a blunt mold. As an amalgam,
What?
bond with your mold and adapt to the ever-changing battlefield.
Okay, I want to be an
A
engineer. What?
mysterious
These are
entity is at
awesome.
play. Raza has been watching Tyria from the mist.
I knew that was
Channel
Raza.
their powers,
Wow.
assume different forms, and devastate the battlefield. as a
Yep,
conduit.
I didn't see
Channel
anyone
Raza
guess
and gain
Raza.
ascension skills. Gain their powers, but only for
Raza was a
limited time.
ritualist, wasn't he? Or
Learn
was he
their
the one that he could be
abilities
anything?
To better understand the best
Was he
path
one that he
to
could be any
victory.
class? Which
Through
is
your connection to
interesting.
the assassin, warrior,
Yeah.
mesmer, monk, and dervish. Unleash power
Dervish and
that
monk
have not been
mentioned. Oh
seen
my
since
god.
The legends themselves. Through your connection to Raza, find strength, resilience, courage, and purpose
Ogden
as the
Stoke.
conduit.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I didn't see anybody guess that. Okay, I want to be all three. I think they saved the best 3 for last. Oh my god. Oh my god. Play a Rev monk. No, I said if they channel Joko, I would change classes. That's not Joko. Oh my god,
Evocation was a
monk
veiled
mentioned.
practice among Norn shamans.
Monk
But the spirits
mentioned
of the wild
in Guild
have
Wars
encouraged
2.
them to share this practice with Tyria. Evokers channel the
Boy, we
elements.
called a lot of that, though. Did we not call a lot of that? We called the Norn for the Evoker, the Asura for the Amalgam, right? We called that Amalgam, and that icon was engineer. I called that from day one. Man, man. Oh my god. Oh, and the artwork too. Oh my gosh. The little animal friends. I want to be all three of these. They left the best three for last. I'm curious to see more about the Amalgam. They're like Metal Mario. They're I guess Metal does Metal Mario melt? The Amalgam's they're a T2000. Is that what it was called? They're Terminator. Oh my god, these are incredible. Holy heck. Who did they say? I was so surprised by Raza. Did they say who? And I know these answers are in the blog post probably too. Who taught? Who played Guild War? Who from Guild Wars 1? Was it Livia? Ooh, what if it was Livia? Taught them how to channel Raza. Oh man, Alex Mack, dude, remember Alex Mack? Oh my god, what a blast from the past. Man, we called a lot of this.
Veiled practice among Norn shamans, but the spirits of the wild have encouraged them to share this practice with Tyria. Evokers channel the elements to summon forth a familiar to join them in battle. Summon a cunning fox familiar to throw flaming projectiles at your enemies. Call forth a gentle otter and quench the battlefield with cleansing waves. Electrify the scene with
that's why. I wonder if that's why we got the otter, infusion.
And break ground with the help
if they were already planning the Evoker.
These familiars will be your strongest allies in battle.
Oh, I can't wait till Friday to learn more about these.
And help the spirits of the wild connect once again with the greater world as the Evoker. Asuran ingenuity has done it again with the creation of the mercurial mold.
Wow,
An amalgam
that's
can
so
attune
cool.
their biology to their new ferrofluid friend to enhance their body in battle. Shred your enemies as you throw out globs of slime to form flying discs that cut anything in their path. Command your ooze to form around you as you melt to avoid incoming attacks.
What is that?
And
Is that like their
damage
dodge?
that stand too close. And don't forget to bash the enemy as you cleave them with a blunt mold. As an amalgam, bond with your mold and adapt to the ever-changing battlefield.
You can take off the follower mode, by the way, if you didn't already.
Raza has been watching.
Wait, what did they say about? I'm so intrigued by Raza. Oh my god.
Is at play to the ever-changing battlefield. A mysterious entity is at play. Raza has been watching Tyria in the mists.
Has been watching Tyria. What? I don't even remember any lore about Raza.
The battlefield as a conduit. Channel Raza and gain ascension skills.
Conduit.
Gain their power.
Because isn't that what like Raza was? Because Raza could be any. I need to look up my Raza lore. Couldn't like because Raza was the only character. He was a hero in Guild Wars 1. And he could be any main class, which it like there was like 1 or 2 instances in the whole game of a character changing their main class, but Raza could just be any main class, which was like unheard of. Wow. Oh, the blog post says Raza uses they, them. That makes sense. Thank you. Wow. I was right on Conduit being Revi and even the general idea that we are the spirit conduit. Very proud of myself. Haven't read the blog post though. Oh my gosh. Evoker, fully ranged gameplay. That'd be cool. Yeah. I love ranged. Man, you could be. Yeah, Evoker is like Disney princess. Raza was a ritualist spirit from the mists that we could turn into any other class as a hero. They were afraid of ending up corrupted. I don't remember much about their lore though. Yeah, I don't remember their lore. I don't think I ever really used Raza much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Definitely did not think Raza. That is so cool. Man. Allie! Hi, Allie! There you go. Yeah, after the blog post, let's read up on Raza. There's Raza. That was Raza's in Guild Wars 1. He was a creation. Look at this. The proto matter that makes up the mists strains towards creation, often spawning demonic creations in nightmarish forms. Not all creatures from the mists are demonic, however. When the mists come into contact with a suitable human template, for example, it can copy that form, creating a sentient entity with a humanoid appearance and an almost human mind. Raza is one such creation. It has sprung into being a fully formed adult. Wow, this one just calls it, not even they. It has sprung into being a fully formed adult. It has the knowledge and capabilities of a human but lacks common sense. As a result, it asks odd questions about the human emotions, contemplates human motivations, and attempts to duplicate human mannerisms. Raza is a contradiction, more human in some ways and less than human in others. It needs an identity, a personality, and a purpose. Hopefully, it will find its purpose by working with a hero. Otherwise, it could degenerate into an abomination as monstrous and inhuman as its demonic brethren. Damn. I don't remember, like, the story we go through. A sentient entity spawned from the mist. Holy heck, there's some beautiful concept art. Look at this concept art. Ugh. Finding a purpose. Can change Raza's primary profession, which is just like, is not something you could do. That's just not something you could do in Guild Wars 1. Raza was the only one that you could change the primary profession. And it just could use everything. Wow. I want to play Guild Wars 1 now and use Raza. Raza will transfer disease to or from human party members. Human party members. A duplicate Raza will show up as mysterious entity. Changes primary profession. Yeah, I think by default Raza's a ritualist. But then you can change it to whatever you want. Raza's profession is listed as variable in the Nightfall manual, but constraints of technology that they had at the time prevented this feature from functioning correctly, so they were introduced with Nightfall as a ritualist only. Ah, okay. So it was literally ArenaNet didn't have the technology in Guild Wars 1 to, like, introduce them as not a single profession, which is why they, like, chose ritualist. Which is interesting that's a he showed up in Nightfall, but was by default a Canthan profession. Ah, Raza's name, possible reference to Tabula Rasa, right? Raza is the only Nightfall hero with visible headgear. Raza's personality and effect are similar to that of the character. That's who I thought of was Data, character Data from Star Trek. Yep. Where, like, he looks like a human, but he's, like, asking simple questions about humanity and stuff because he lacks they lack the human experience. It is possible to commit no errors and still lose. That is not a weakness. That is life. Oh, cool. Ah! Oh my gosh. Amazing. 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 Did not see that. Did not see that. So is that I'm still confused on what the icon is, though. What's the icon?
Raza has been watching Tyria from the mists. Channel their powers, assume different forms, and devastate the battlefield as a conduit.
Those spikes are so
gain ascension skills. Gain their powers, but only
iconic.
For a limited time. Learn their abilities to better understand the best path to victory. through your connection to the assassin, warrior, mesmer, monk, and dervish.
Now, that's only... Oh, so it channels the Guild Wars 1 classes? Assassin. I just realized that. So I was like, oh, you know, warrior, mesmer, okay. But no, assassin, monk, dervish. I mean, we've seen dervish in Guild Wars 2, but I just realized that. It's the Guild Wars 1 assassin mentioned too. See, I just thought of thief. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, the thief. I just realized that. It's the, you channel the guild abilities are based on Guild Wars 1 classes. Oh my god.
Channel Raza and gain ascension skills. Gain their powers,
I want to be...
but only for a limited time. Learn their abilities
play my Revenant
to
again.
better understand the best path to victory through your connection to the assassin, warrior, mesmer, monk, and dervish. Unleash powers that have not been seen since
or is it just those
themselves.
what, 5?
Through your connection to Raza.
Wow, wait, what did you say? I'm so distracted by thoughts and visuals that I'm not listening to the narration.
Warrior, mesmer, monk, and dervish. Unleash powers that have not been seen since the legends themselves.
Ventari.
Through your connection
So it's
to
a lot of
Raza,
legends.
find strength, resilience, courage, and purpose.
Is that
as the
Ogden?
Conduit.
No, Ogden Stone Healer was a monk. So it was like, but we already have Shiro. That wasn't. Is this Shiro? Isn't Shiro already in Ventari? Oh wait, are these the ones that the ritualist already has? They're just using like new abilities.
To better understand the best path to victory.
Oh, it is
through your connection to the assassin, warrior, mesmer, monk, and dervish. Unleash powers that have not been seen since the legends
okay. So these are the ones they already have.
Through your connection to Raza, find strength, resilience, courage, and purpose as the Conduit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Shiro Jalis. Jalis Ironhammer. Shiro Jalis Malix Ventari. Oh my god. Oh my god. Monk mentioned. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. So like the 4 base ones and then Raza, right. Oh my god. Oh my god, Allie the Evoker looks so incredible. Look at this artwork. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Oh my god. Bog just has to play nothing but water Evoker now. Oh my god. There, you have that outfit too? Yes, me too. It's an outfit in the gem store, I think. Which is based off a Guild Wars 1 outfit, right? Oh my god. God, that's so pretty. Look at the otter! Oh my god, it's so pretty. Still no Peach Mancer. Seriously, the concept artists cooked with these. They're incredible. Oh my, the second I saw that, I just went, Raza? Oh my god. Today we're unveiling the oh, wait. Yep. Okay. Today we're unveiling the final 3 elite specializations coming to Guild Wars 2 Visions of Eternity. If you missed our previous reveals, go watch the other videos. Read the other blog posts. Before we dive into the details for the Revenant, Elementalist, and Engineer, make sure you tune in Friday. I will. For the live stream. Ah, it's so pretty. Oh my god. The Evoker, spiritual summoners. Having toppled the powerful Jotun civilization in the previous Dragon Rise, Jormag was poised to claim the Shiver Peaks and beyond when they awoke once again. However, as the dragon's influence crept south of the mountainous crown, displacing the various Kodan sanctuaries, it collided with the stalwart and courageous resolve of the Norn and their ever-watching guides, the spirits of the wild. Oh my gosh, is this actually like a combination of like Kodan and Norn, which makes sense because they both like worship the spirits and stuff? Despite their resistance, Jormag's campaign left lasting scars on many of the spirits, consuming or corrupting those that held the line. In the years since Jormag's defeat, the Norn have made strides to reconnect and commune with the spirits. Many now turn to old practices that hearken to a time when the first pacts that entwined both groups in spiritual harmony were spoken, the centuries-old tradition of the Evoker. Jormag just messed some stuff up, man. Drawing upon the forces of the natural world, these Norn elementalists call upon spiritual companions and empower them with elemental energies. At the spirit's behest, the Norn have been encouraged to share this practice beyond their own to help restore and heal Tyria's nature spirits. Oh my gosh, and it looks like you have your little pet, your little friend like outside of combat too. They just like are there. Oh my god, there's gonna be so many little animals. Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Can see some more of the new map too. Full on pet spec like the Mechanist. Oh my goodness. Wow, I love that Jarvis. I love that they're like how they're lore connected. I mean, all the elite specs are lore connected to a point, but these are awesome. This is so cool. Firefox, water otter, air hare. What do we call the frog that's fun to say? Teratoad. Familiar friends. Every evoker starts with a choice. Which element do you want to specialize in? Selecting an elemental skill on the F5 slot will specialize in that element, granting a few bonuses. First, the attunement skill for that element will have a significantly reduced recharge time. In addition, some of the evoker's traits and utility skills will be affected by your chosen element. And most importantly, a familiar of that element will join you on your adventures. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, what's up, Edge? Teratoad. No, like Terra, like Terra, like Earth. Teratoad. Hey, Slow Poison. Welcome, everybody. Fire specialists will be accompanied by the cunning fox, water joined by the mischievous otter, air by the agile hare, while earth gets the stalwart toad. The familiar has two different skills that are available in the F5 slot once they are fully charged. The basic skill and an empowered skill. The basic skill is charged as the evoker uses their own weapon skills, requiring a total of 6 to fully charge. Wait. Sorry, I realized I had my alerts paused for the trailer. Emmy, thank you so much for the 8 years. Sorry for the delay. I hope you're still
How
here.
high are the elves flipping?
Oh my god. I think everybody's flipping. They like save the best 3 for last. These are incredible. Emmy, thank you so much for 8 years. I appreciate you. And Vanatech too? Wait, both of you? Both of you? 8 years today? Oh my gosh, Vanatech, thank you so much for 8 years. Both of you, if you want your 8-year postcard, feel free to fill out the form. That's a lot of F's. Feel free to fill out the form. Thank you so much. We get to have Bog as a pet. I know. Bog suddenly switching to Elementalist. I mean, if there was a Peach spec, I would switch to that class. Guess I'm a this now. Okay, the basic skill is charged as the evoker uses their own weapon skills, requiring a total of 6 to fully charge. Weapon skills that match the familiar's element will count for double, meaning that only 3 fire attunement skills will be required to fully charge the fox's skill. The familiar's empowered skill will unlock after using its basic skill 3 times, and that's when the evoker and their familiar unleash their full potential, okay? The evoker is a flexible specialization capable of filling a number of roles depending on which element you specialize in. Can you switch the element you specialize in the middle of combat? Those, I would assume so. Those leaning towards fire may choose to focus on condition damage, as the fox will complement those builds well. Fox is condition, fire condition damage. Makes sense. Oh my gosh, so spectacular. Or is it? Yeah, is the element you specialize locked in? Peachmancer spec for Guardian, that's right. Peach pie instead of Aegis, that's right. Fiery foxes. The fox's basic skill is called Ignite. When activated, the fox will launch a fiery missile at your target, dealing some damage and inflicting burning. An enemy struck by the skill in quick succession will receive additional stacks of burning. After using Ignite 3 times and hopefully inflicting a good chunk of burning, evokers will gain access to the fox's empowered skill, Conflagration. Wasn't that a Guild Wars 1 skill? Using this skill will summon the fox near your target, after which it will perform a leaping strike that inflicts burning and also spreads any burning from that target to nearby enemies. Up to a limit, we thought that spreading 1,500 burning stacks might be a bit too powerful. Tune into our stream Friday for a reveal of the other spirit companions and their abilities. Dang! Oh my gosh. Wow. Amalgam. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So cool. All of this concept art just, oh my gosh. So good. Look at this little Iron Man, like Iron Man chest piece, like full on. Look at like the hair even looks metallic. Oh man, that's so cool. That's so cool. Oh, Conflagration was actually a ranger spirit summon. I should have known that. Didn't I use that in my my farm for Guam? I think I did. I think you actually used that spirit in that farm. I think that's new armor. Oh, could be. Could be. Wow, so freaking cool. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna play the trailer again. I need to use the restroom really quickly, so I'm gonna play the trailer for y'all again. Here, and I'll be right back.
Evocation was a veiled practice among Norn shamans, but the spirits of the wild have encouraged them to share this practice with Tyria. Evokers channel the elements to summon forth a familiar to join them in battle. Summon a cunning fox familiar to throw flaming projectiles at your enemies. Call forth a gentle otter and quench the battlefield with cleansing waves. Electrify the scene with a hair cast from lightning and storm. And break ground with the help of an earthen toad, fortifying yourself. These familiars will be your strongest allies in battle. Protect them as they protect you, and help the spirits of the wild connect once again with the greater world as the Evoker. Asuran ingenuity has done it again. With the creation of the mercurial mold, an amalgam can attune their microbial biology to their new ferrofluid friend to enhance their body in battle. Shred your enemies as you throw out globs of slime to form flying discs that cut anything in their path. Command your ooze to form around you as you melt to avoid incoming attacks, and deal out damage to enemies that stand too close. And don't forget to bash the enemy as you cleave them with a blunt mold. As an amalgam, bond with your mold and adapt to the ever-changing battlefield. A mysterious entity is at play. Raza has been watching Tyria from the mists. channel their powers, assume different forms, and devastate the battlefield as a conduit. Channel Raza and gain ascension skills. Gain their powers, but only for a limited time. Learn their abilities to better understand the best path to victory. Through your connection to the assassin, warrior, mesmer, monk, and dervish. Unleash powers that have not been seen since the legends themselves. Through your connection to Raza, find strength, resilience, courage, and purpose as the conduit.
Ah, so cool. Wing, thank you. Thank you for the raid. How you doing? Where's my cam? Boop. Haha. Hi, Willow. Hi, Wing. Thank you for the raid. I'm cold. Get up and move around.
Evocation was available.
Are you okay? Oh no, get a blanket and warm up. Oh, I liked watching you play Peak. Absolutely. Everybody go follow Wing. I was hanging out there this morning. Willow got the perfect quote. Willow got the perfect quote. We are checking out the reveals for the new Guild Wars 2 Elite Specializations, the final 3. No, we didn't do the box yet. I wanted to do the Elite Specs first so I wasn't spoiled. So we're gonna do box right after this. We gotta finish reading this blog post. Look how pretty this is. Look how pretty! It's the Elementalist. They get little spirit friends, little spirit animal friends. Did I do the voiceover? Goodness, no. I wish I were cold. Oh, True Sora, how's it going? What's up, everybody? Zara, hello. Everybody who came in, you have 2 Guardians, Emmy, 1 Norn, Asura, Chard, Sylvar. Yeah, I have at least one of every class, every race. I think I only have, oh my god, this staff does look like a brush, doesn't it? Oh, wouldn't that be gorgeous? I think I have, only 1 Asura. I think I might have only 1 Char. I think I have 2 Char, 1 Char. I don't know how many Char I have. I think I only have 1 Asura, though. Howdy, Rabbit. How you doing? Yes, Elementalist gets Firefox. So you get the little foxy friend. You get your little foxy friend, or otter friend, or toad friend, or bunny friend. They get all the friends. Okay, we're gonna read about the engineer is becoming the Amalgam. And they're basically the what is it? What's the Terminator from Terminator 2? Is it T-1000 or T-2000? They're a T2, basically. The Amalgam oozing with power. It's weird that they use the term ooze though. T-1000. Okay, they're basically becoming a T-1000. Asuran scientists have studied, manipulated, transformed, and occasionally displaced oozes at because they learned it from oozes. Okay, that makes sense. At every level of scientific research. The oozes, just the mice of Tyria. Experiment on oozes. Endlessly adaptable, oozes can absorb the properties of substances and living creatures they come into contact with, and a recent breakthrough has allowed them to be used as a powerful tool for both defense and offense. The mercurial mold is a special species of ooze. Wow. That can form a symbiotic bond with its owner and interpret their needs in battle. It's lightweight, responds instantly, requires no special feeding, and so they are actually technically getting a pet. They're getting a pet ooze. And best of all, no fatalities have been reported as a result of the bonding process. Why not give it a try? That's right. Look at that. Little ooze. That's so cool that they based it on, like, to ooze. Like it actually is an ooze. That's really cool. Yeah, and they can literally melt like a T1000. It's crazy. Yes, Bog got his otter pet. Bog's gonna switch to Elementalist. He's gonna be an evoker now. Slime time! Bonded with their mercurial mold, amalgams are engineers with unparalleled adaptive capabilities. By being able to freely customize which morph skills they select, you can arrive to any fight with the right tools to survive and dish out damage. Amalgams can temporarily meld with their slime, resulting in an altered or even mutated form. An amalgam's experimentation results in a malleable fighter that can always find the edge in combat. Someone said Alex Mack, and now I'm gonna make Alex Mack. If someone doesn't have the name Alex Mack in Guild Wars 2 and make them an engineer, you better claim it right this second. It's probably already taken. Kip! Hi, Kip. Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad things went well. Aw. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for being so brave. Alex Mack, it was I think a Nickelodeon show, right? And she basically was this exact thing. She could like melt herself into this like silver metal. Um Amalgams replace the engineer's utility tool belt abilities with morph abilities. There are several morph skills, and you can select which ones to fight with in the same manner you select your utility skills. The morph skills command the mercurial mold to shapeshift into different forms, such as a shield, defensive spikes, or even a massive sword. Look at that. Yeah. It's morphin time. Please let them say it's more. Please let one of the skills be named It's Morphin time. Become one with the mold. Your elite tool belt skill is replaced by Evolve. Evolve briefly combines the engineer and mercurial mold into one being, granting a host of benefits. These benefits, however, are unique to each slime. As you select your morph skills, your mercurial mold's composition is altered to also change what happens when you evolve. These compositional shifts, called strains, can vary from granting super speed and quickness to stunning nearby enemies when you evolve. So is it random, or is this like what you pick in your traits, what it does? Amalgam's utility skills are stances. The mercurial mold can assist you to shift your form, making you as dense as steel or light as a feather. With the skill liquid state, you can even melt down into a puddle. Ah. My gosh. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Oh my god, Raza. I still don't understand the icon at all. Now, if the icon was these spikes, I think we might have guessed Raza. And definitely and Revenant. But what is that? I still don't know what that is. What is that icon? He's got he's got that black hole scepter. Oh my god, that artwork. Oh my god. New official artwork of Raza in 2025. What? Was not on my bingo card, but I am so happy. Doesn't he look like a Sylvari? I just realized. They definitely say that they are made in the image of a human, but they definitely look Sylvari-ish. Hey, Jasper! This is technically not Raza, but the Sylvari who Oh, okay, thank you. So that is a Sylvari. Okay, thank you. Okay. You're right. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for Raza. I want actual Raza. I'm gonna be Raza. They got the headpiece, is what it is. They got the headpiece. Like they're actually wearing the headpiece. They like, is this Raza's armor? That's what confused me. That's why I thought it was Raza. Revenant who? It's just usually play Raza now. The Conduit, channeling the past. Centuries ago, the hero who defeated the fallen god Abaddon met a strange entity imprisoned deep within the realm of torment. Raza, a being born from the mists. Makes sense because we were just in the realm of torment, weren't we? Weren't we? Wow. Freed by Abaddon's death to seek their own purpose in life, Raza chose to accompany the hero across Tyria, and their boundless curiosity led them to study and master any number of martial and magic disciplines. But Raza's story, it is their armor, see? See, that's why I thought it was Raza. They're wearing Raza's armor. But Raza's story seemed to have ended with their companions. No one has seen or heard from them since. They may have returned to the mist to wander or fallen to the corruption they once feared. They might have learned to mimic human behavior precisely enough to live 100 lives in obscurity. Are we actually going to meet Raza? That would be incredible. Wow. Or they could have been watching our world, still learning and waiting for someone like you. I guess that's the answer. Oh my god, it's so cool. That's so cool. Oh my god. We had to beat Abaddon to get Raza. So Raza was like the end game hero. You had to beat Nightfall and then you got Raza. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, Ampersand, that would be incredible. Oh, that's awesome, Kip. I'm so excited for you. Raza's creeping on us. I mean, Isgarin told us that like things are watching from the mists, right? That's Raza was watching. Not what I thought. Not what I expected. Harness the mists. After the complexity of having two different legends in the form of Saint Victor and Archimoris in Guild Wars 2 End of Dragons, we wanted to focus on a single legend that offered an equally unique experience. As a denizen born of the mists, Raza is the first living legend to assist the Revenant in their adventures. Oh, the first living legend. So he's like they're still living. We could meet Raza. That would be incredible. Wow. Wow, yeah, all the mist now that the elder dragons are gone, all of these mist entities are coming to us, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Uh with the Conduit, we wanted to portray the multifaceted nature of Raza's unique link to the mists. Thus, the elite specialization was designed to have a malleability and flexibility that reflects Raza's ability to transform into any profession. By amplifying the Revenant's connection to the mists, the Conduit can tap into a deeper well of power through the legends they choose to channel, further augmenting their existing strengths. Legendary Affinity. As the Conduit, you gain the ability to use cosmic wisdom, allowing you to further channel the powers of your equipped legend, giving rise to different forms. As an example, using cosmic wisdom with legendary assassin stance equipped gives access to form of the assassin, granting the conduit bonus power and movement speed, as well as inflicting debilitating conditions on foes you strike. Cosmic wisdom only lasts for a limited amount of time, but it can be extended through the use of affinity. Affinity is a new resource that represents the strength of your connection to your legend. Affinity can be gained through using any legendary skills that cost energy. Each point of affinity you gain increases the duration of cosmic wisdom by a set amount. However, you lose all affinity as you swap legends. Thanks to the power of Raza, conduits gain access to legendary entity stance, bringing with them various skills that harken back to when they wandered Tyria as a hero. Each skill in legendary entity stance has an effect called resonance, a bonus effect that comes into play if the corresponding legend is equipped in the other slot. For example, Beguiling Haze normally shadow steps you to your target while performing a quick attack on them. However, when Legendary Assassin Stance is equipped as your second legend, the skill becomes an area of effect targeted skill, allowing conduits to shadow step even without a target and strikes all enemies in the vicinity. Damn, sounds really cool. Live stream this Friday. Let us know which one you're most excited to play. Man, like lore and lore wise, I'm most excited about the conduit. Um, I definitely want to like be an evoker and have all my little animal friends. And then like the amalgam just looks and sounds super cool. I love the lore attached to that too with the slimes. That is super cool. All right, the open beta for all of these is the 20th. August 20th. 20th to the 27th, you'll be able to play all 9 of these elite specializations in their beta form. In your same client, you'll log into the game and then they will give you bonus beta character slots, and you create a character in that slot and pick which one you want to play. And then they'll go away after the beta is usually how it works. And yeah, you get to try all of them, and they're looking for feedback. What do you like? What do you not like? What do what do you think could be changed or tuned differently? 2 days after your 30th birthday, and then the expansion itself launches on October 28th. I am so excited. Wow, these are incredible. These are incredible. Oh my god, I'm in love with that. I want a poster of this. I want this on like a poster. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my god. I'm in love with that rev art too. Wow. The longer you're in Raza, you become more powerful, but when you swap legends, you become weaker or take damage. We're gonna have to see the details on Friday. I'm very excited to see the details. Emerald Knight, it's time, it's peachy time. Hi, Emerald Knight. So excited. So excited. All right. Well, there you go. There was the new, the final 3 elite specs. The final 3 elite specs. That is awesome. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited.